Subscriber areas are now live at foottrading.co.uk. Tier 1 and Tier 2 have both gone live. And don't forget, this year we've got our season pass. Incredible value. It basically works out about 4 or 5 months for free, depending on the tier that you're in. We've got more site areas being added every single day. We've got icons on there now. We've got golds. We've got shadows, anchors, hunters. We've got silvers going on very soon. We've got position change trading going on very soon. So make sure you check the website out. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video with me, Fuzzball4T. Don't forget, if you're new around here, please do click that subscribe button and turn your notifications on. Half of you that watch the videos aren't subscribed, and I promise you, you'll make millions of coins from this channel. When League SBCs are out, I'll show you how to craft them in the best way possible. So you basically get unlimited free packs, just limited by your time. That will be literally it. Make sure you click that like button. It makes a massive difference to the videos. And if you can take the time to comment on the video, I try and comment back to every comment that has dropped on my videos. So please go ahead and comment. You can probably hear I'm not very well. Apologies for lack of stream this morning. I cannot shake off whatever this is. And with my health, if I push myself too hard, I end up in hospital. So I have to try and find a balance. But I wanted to make sure you guys had some content for today, for what's coming out. And I want to take a little look at the Rulebreakers from last week and how well they did out of packs, so you guys can start planning some investments and hopefully make a lot of coins. So first things first, couple of things you may see today in the squad building challenges section. First being marquee matchups. Some people want to go and invest in the cards that come out for marquee matchups. So let's say it's going to be I don't know, Bayern Barcelona, for example, is one of the games. I'd just be a little bit careful. That hasn't done well. However, if that does drop and we get some silver supply, go and buy EFL Championship silvers. We've had it confirmed that we will be getting the EFL Championship objective. We'll be getting the squad foundations even. And so if you can get 300 coins and below, ideally a little bit below that if you possibly can. If you can get them at that price, fantastic. If it drops tonight, rash invest in them and sell them quickly. So let's say we get the squad foundations tonight at 6 PM and they're sitting at 350 coins. Go and buy a load. The reason why I say that is your risk is so low with silvers. I talk about it all the time. Silvers are unbelievably profitable and very low risk. So even if you bought 50 of them, the most you're risking literally is about, give or take, about 5,000 coins. It's not masses. But if they double in price, then you make a lot more. So something to think about with that. If you haven't started doing it yet, now is the time to start thinking about getting League SBC stuff bought up. 500 coins, in my opinion, a little bit too high. But again, if we get silver supply tonight, any major league things, 300, 350 silvers is a good place to go. Something we haven't really talked about yet are bronzes. And again, most of these guys are sitting at discount price. If you really want to, you can go ahead and buy these guys now. There's no risk involved in them at all. Buy one of each, stick them in your club, and just leave them there and forget they exist. Easy as that. But let's head over to FootWiz and look at the Rulebreakers from last week and what we can learn from them, and then the Rulebreakers from this week. I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome to Rulebreakers Team 2. And yeah, I'm genuinely surprised at some of the prices of some of these cards and how cheap they are. But it's important that we have a little look in reference to last week and see what they did. But when you've got the likes of Ivan Toney sitting here, 29k there, 30,000 coins. For this card, I find mental. It's pacey, it can finish, decent passing for a striker, decent dribbling, good reactions and composure, great jumping, head and accuracy, 6'2". It's a great card. Cards like that I think could do really well. Let's have a little look at last week, and I want to show you some of the cards that bounced and did really well, right? So PK, for example, we saw the low point for PK in and around Thursday at 225, and look at him now. He's at 280,000 coins. Why is that? Well, you look at the La Liga basically, and you've got a lot of very good centre-halves. PK's probably up there with the best of them. And the reason why PK does really well is the links he can provide to the Spanish players like Llorente and stuff like that in that league that do really well. Links across to Militao, links across to the Navas from Rulebreakers. But he is a very overpowered, lengthy centre-back. This is a card that I didn't expect to do so well though, because they've got the likes of Rudiger, Militao, Koundé. But people are raving about this card. So if you can hear about a bit of hype around cards that do really well, something to think about when it comes to buying cards to hold for investment. Obviously, you're going to have loads of coins to really buy and do well on something like a PK. But we can look at someone like a Jesus Navas. Again, the thing about right-backs in La Liga, there aren't that many great ones. You've got Llorente you can convert down, but there weren't that many great ones. So Jesus Navas reached his low on Thursday of 48,000 coins. He actually then dipped, and a lot of people started selling him off. And it was an error because he's up at 58,000 coins now. And the reason for that, again, is once he's out of packs, the supply ends, people start using him. And moreover, there aren't that many incredible right-back options for that league, so he spikes. Calvin Phillips, 130,000 coins. His low was on the Thursday at 84,000 coins. He's now 130,000 coins. And again, the choice of centre-back and centre-mid and CDM options in the Premier League, relatively limited without being terribly limited. But it's a very, very well-rounded card, really well-rounded card. And again, links up to Haaland, which is always going to be a big thing once you come out of packs. If you can start to get these little bits and bobs put together in your teams and think, well, who would people have and who would people use and where's there's lack of positions, that starts to give you an idea of where you can start to look and see things. Leon Bailey, Premier League again, 104. His low was on the Friday, actually dipped a little bit lower to 87,000. He's up at 105,000 now. Again, relatively usable card. If you bought him at, let's say you bought him at the low, which was 87,000, and you sold him at about 105, you're looking at about 13,000 coins profit per card. So a lot of these cards rose out of packs. Now, if I have a little look at the rest of the team and just have a little shifty at it, you can see Dzeko went down, didn't stay where he was. Zaha, I think, took a little dip. Frankowski's still holding low. These discard bits, if you bought them, just hold them for now. Godfrey dipped, as I said. He got hurt by Joe Gomez coming out. That gave a bit of damage to him. Joe Gomez now. Let's have a little look at where Joe Gomez's price is. I just want to see what he's doing at the moment. So Joe Gomez at 54,000 coins again. This was the problem with Godfrey. The link up between the two of them was good, but anyone that had Godfrey could just get Joe Gomez, or Joe Gomez was supplied. However, when Joe Gomez goes out of packs, do we see a rise in Godfrey? Potentially, because there's not someone directly challenging him that's very, very similar. So Team 2, we'll have a little look. I've already talked about Tony. I don't think this card stays this low once he's out of packs. I struggle to see how it stays this low when he's out of packs. Again, there is risk involved here. There's no point me pretending. There is a degree of risk here. But someone like an Ivan Toney, who is pacey, can finish, can pass, great physicals, dribbling, this is a very, very good card. And he was getting bought up at 60, 70,000 coins when he first came out. Smith Rowe. Now, he's a left winger from the Premier League. You do have quite a few decent options in the Premier League. You've got Heung-min Son. You've got Wilfried Zaha, obviously. Raheem Sterling is there as well. Raheem Sterling's got his wants to watch card, which a lot of people do run, which again could be a good thing for someone like Tony if people want to link him up. But Smith Rowe can also play cam as well, which helps. Someone like him potentially out of packs could do quite well. If you look at the actual card itself, it's a pretty decent card. Great pace, really good finishing, decent passing without being incredible, good well-rounded dribbling, great stamina. Again, a card that could do really, really well out of packs, especially when you consider that he's got the Tony links into him. Lacroix, again, 80,000 coins at the moment, centre-back from the Bundesliga. And if you want to, again, get a rough idea, go to FIFA 23 players. We'll refresh it so we've got an idea of it. Let the adverts load as always, because they always take a bit of time to load. And we'll go League, Bundesliga, and have a little look. And then we'll just see what the options are in terms of centre-back options in this league. And it will give you an idea of whether Lacroix could be good out of pack. So if we look at them, you've got Sula, not that great. Let's be real, Lacroix himself. There, the licked 137,000 coins. Not as good a card as Lacroix at the moment, in my opinion. And then you look, there are very, very, very few options for centre-back in that league. And someone like Lacroix, when we get towards rewards, could be fantastic. Collar, again, 90k, admittedly provides links because he's obviously a hero card. But someone like Lacroix could do relatively well. Sissoko, risky one without a doubt, but a card that a lot of people are raving about. Meunier at 15, if he gets down to 12, 13k, especially with the talk of there being Bellingham Team of the Week coming out tomorrow, he could find some decent links. And now look at Estupinan. This card will probably get not far off discard price when it comes down to Weekend League rewards, and not Weekend League rewards, Division Rival rewards. It wouldn't surprise me if it gets down to that. It's a Premier League left back with 87 pace. He'll probably hold low for a while, for a few days at least, but then I can see him start to rise as people start to build teams and swing cards in and out. There's a lot of options here. Payet, again, very, very good card this. Really good card, in fact. Really good, well-rounded cam. And again, 99,000 coins at the moment. Liga and him, Sissoko, starting to really boost the Liga and options that you've got. So stuff like this that I'd be thinking about when it comes to buying into these cards. Moreover, when the Team of the Weeks come out of packs, you can do the exact same thing and think, right, what are my options in terms of who I'm going to buy in Team of the Week? You can maybe buy some Cruises at 40k, hold on to him for a little bit. Barella's now at 77,000 coins. out of packs might do quite well. I'm sort of considering him alongside the likes of someone like a Llorente. I know Llorente's a lot cheaper, but he has finite supply. Llorente doesn't. Gomez I'd be a little bit meh about, I'm not going to lie, just because he's so close to club for his price. I'd be a little bit careful of that. But they're the things I'd be thinking about as you head into the next day or two. Really easy investments and don't take too much risk. Sane, again, just as a thought process here, 41,000 coins is an 86 rated card. Pacey is anything. You can see he's held relatively low. He didn't really, if you look at his Saturday price, he hasn't really spiked massively since Saturday, but if you could pick him up once he's out of packs in and around the 38 to 40k mark, I think you could make some profit off a couple of them because he is very, very usable. But keep an eye on that, have a little look. Obviously, the only caveat you've got for this is we've got the out of positions promo coming, which will offset some of the gains and the losses from these cards. But if you do buy a few cards, if you see some leaks for the out of position promo, and there's some links available there, it could be a really, really good time for you guys to think about link investing and making very good coins. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.